Let's look at the question where student research to attend the Community College of Baltimore County is broken down in the following chart. What percent of the cost provided is for tuition? So we see again our graph is the cost per term at CCBC, and we want to figure out what percentage, what amount of that circle it is dedicated to tuition. First of all, we need to find what the total amount of everything is. What is the total cost for this term at CCBC? Which means we'll add $16.50 for tuition, to $120 for fees, to $400 for books. And in a question like this, that's what we always want to do, is find the total amount considered. And in this case, that's going to be $2,170 or $2,170 total costs, where tuition is going to be $16.50. We're essentially asking tuition is what percentage of total costs. Let's put in what we know. Tuition is $1,650. Is translates to equals. The phrase what or what number or which number translates to our variable. We'll call that x. Of translates to multiplication. Total cost is our total costs. 2,170. So to solve for x, we need to isolate it, which means we need to get rid of the 2,170, and the simplest way is to divide each side by the number. Which means, and I'm going to reverse the sides here, x is equal to that fraction as a decimal, which comes out to be 0.76036. Next, I need to convert this to a percentage. Currently it's in decimal form. So to change it to a percentage, I multiply this value by 100. I want to round my percentages to the nearest tenth of a percent, so I use my rounding. After moving my decimal point 2 spaces to the right, that would put my new decimal point at between the 6 and the 0. Using rounding, should I round 0 up to 1 or keep it at 0? Looking at the previous term is a 3, it's less than 5, so I keep it as 76.0 or 76%. Let's look at the question where student research total cost for one term at the Community College of Baltimore County given by the following chart. If the student has financial aid that covers 45% of their total cost for the semester, how much does the student need to pay? If I'm going to determine that, I first need to know what's the total cost of a term at CCBC. So when I add up my tuition, books, and fees, it comes out to a total of $2,170. There are my total costs. Now I know my financial aid as a percentage is 45%. I need to know what's the actual money value of that 45%. So my financial aid, we're saying, is 45% of 2,170. So looking at my expression here, financial aid, which is what I'm looking for, I'm going to put it as an x for now, is translates to equals. 45% as a decimal is 0.45. Of translates to multiplication, and 2,170 is itself. What is 0.45 times 2,170? That comes out to be $976.50. Now I'm not done. That tells me how much financial aid is covering, which means what's left over is for the student to cover. So the student is going to pay whatever's left after you take away the $976.50 from the original value. And when you do the subtraction, you're left with the student paying a total of $1,193.50. And since it's money, we want to round to 2 decimal places always.